We are wondering what is happening to the world. Everything is changing.
The very idea of human being some sort of natural concept is really going to change.
Our bodies will be so high-tech, we won't be able to really distinguish between what's natural and what's artificial.
This is profound. She said the very idea of human beings being some sort of a natural concept is going to change, and that our bodies are going to be so high-tech we will not be able to distinguish between what's natural and what's artificial. This is the merger of man and machine. This is the transhumanist agenda. This is the World Economic Forum's official video from their own YouTube channel.
Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, preaching His word in truth and sincerity. I want to say, I'm the brother Tasban at Great Millstone, Arizona Camp, Lower Will, with another video to go into prophecy and warn of evil E, and his plans and his plots, man. And this is a perfect scripture that whoever put this video together or put this up, I'm on the Elder Yashawamba's page, put this scripture on here, man, because second Ezra 6:9, it says for I'll start at 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. And that's what this video is going into, man. It's the end of normal being. You're in Esau's world, and you can go into his movies, man. Ghost in the Shell, Total Recall, Altered Carbon, Blade Runner. You can go into his movies and you can see that his future has no life in it. None at all. And this devil is gearing up to change everything. This is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. And what? They were just going into, you will no longer know what's natural and what's artificial, man. Esau with this Maxine, which are you Edomites, you so-called white people are plotting and planning to turn the whole world over. There's a reason why the whole World Health Organization always has a phrase, it's build back and build back greater, or I don't think it's the World Health Organization, I forget the exact acronym for the group, but their whole slogan is build back greater, the great build back better, the great reset. Esau is about to end, his plan is to end this world, man. When you go in the Book of Wisdom of Solomon, get it. Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, it tells you, 1 second, Salakia. Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and start 6. It says, if you go all the way up to the first verse, it tells you the ungodly set in themselves reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious. And it says, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. This is what Esau's saying. He's basically saying we all only live once. Verse 2, for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. It says, for the breath of our nostrils is as a smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. So this devil is in full on YOLO mindset, man. I'm gonna jump down to 6. It says, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creature like as in youth. And that's what they're doing, man. They're using this world and destroying every damn thing. That's the creature that's in its youth. Verse 8, let us crown ourselves with rose buds before they be withered. And that's what they're doing, man. Because when you pull a flower out of the field, what? It starts to die. And that's what Esau's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to pluck a lot of flowers, man, meaning you people's lives. He's going to use you people up. That's why it says in the scriptures, man, it's better to fall into the hands of the Lord than the hands of men, man. Because at least the Lord has some mercy. It says, let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. It says, let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for there is our portion, and our lot is this. And he knows that the fatness of the earth, this present world is all he gets. He knows this, man. I'm going to play a little more on this video.
Inside our own heads is the most complex arrangement of matter in the known universe.
You might ask yourself, can we get to be superhumans?
Let me read this. Isaiah 29:16 again. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Meaning the Lord is going to throw it down, man. When you go into a potter's clay, when they put it on that wheel, they smack the clay on top of the wheel so that it sticks to the spinning wheel, man. So this devil's whole turning of things upside down, you know, his GMO foods, transhumanism, the way he built his society is going to be esteemed as a potter's clay. The Lord's going to throw it all down, man. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the things say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So this devil justifies himself just like a wicked man would do, consistently justifying himself and say, hey, the Lord made me this way, right? Because he hears us. He knows he listens to us. We know he listens to us, man. We go into how the Lord created the wicked.
The original Industrial Revolution was driven by the discovery that you could use steam engines to do all kinds of interesting things.
But that was followed by additional revolutions for electricity and computers and communications technology. We're now in the early stages of the fourth industrial revolution, which is bringing together digital, physical, and biological systems.
One of the features of this fourth industrial revolution is that it doesn't change what we are doing, but it changes us.
See, this devil, man, he's playing God. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, let no man deceive by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, man. And the falling away happened in 70 AD, when Jerusalem was sacked. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that man of sin is fully revealed, man. You see who the devil is. You see who destroys everything. That son of destruction, man, is going into Esau, Edom, so-called white men, man. Who has the most deadly and consistent wars? You Edomites, you so-called white people. Who's sat there and did some of the most decrepit and evil, harmful things in the world? You Edomites. You know, you had Agent Orange trials. They knew what was going on, and they kept dropping it because they just wanted to study it. The Tuskegee syphilis experiments. They dropped bombs on Hiroshima when a ceasefire had already been agreed upon. You see, killing nuclear scientists in Iran. You devils are the sons of perdition, man. And the whole world knows it. It says, and this is what a son of perdition would do, an evil, wicked man would do. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God. And who does that? The so-called white man, man. He opposes everything that the Lord set up. And now he's getting ready to oppose the creation of the Lord, which is the body. The natural course of nature. I saw an article today where they were talking about they may have found something that's outside of hormones that would be male birth control. Where's that at in the scriptures? Scriptures told us all to be fruitful and multiply. It says verse 4, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is power, man. And that's what he's trying to do, man. He's exalting himself, changing everything up like he is the one that put all this in motion. Everything he's using to change everything up, the Lord made, though.
There you just heard Klaus Schwab, the founder and executive chairman for the World Economic Forum, say that the fourth industrial revolution is going to change us, change humanity.
With the ability to visualize brain activity, for example, through a simple consumer-based EEG device, it gives us access to ourselves in ways that we've never before thought possible. It unlocks the black box that is the brain and enables us to really, truly be able to realize an identity that is aspirational.
There's now a scientific foundation for the effects of mindfulness on the brain, on the genome, on biological aging. And when the human mind does know itself, then you get the potential for a new renaissance that restructures itself in terms of our relationship to life, our relationship to the planet, our relationship to work.
We need a different economic model. And by that, I don't mean capitalism versus communism. What I'm talking about is a shift in the system along the lines of the two big changes that happened in the 20th century, Keynesianism, with a much greater focus on health and education and the role of government working with business, and then a reaction against that in late century to neoliberalism, where the focus was on free markets, freedom of the individual, and getting governments out of the way. We need a shift to a new system that will allow us to meet the basic needs of every human on the planet, that will live within planetary means, that will be fairer, and that will be focused as its key goal, not on growth per se, but on maximizing human well-being. And history tells us that a values shift is triggered by creation of a new story about how we want to live.
They were talking about this new economic model not being based on hard work or being a business owner or creating wealth and success. They were talking about a new global economic order that will be fairer, they say, and essentially redistribute wealth, your wealth.
This is Job 5:12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprises. This is talking about the Lord. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsels of the forward are carried headlong. And who's the forward? Who's a liar in the earth? You Edomites. You'll paint everything like it's going to be good. Let everybody have a portion of it, but your whole plan is to sit here and lower humanity, lower the number of people in the world, man. You got the Georgia Guidestones. You got the gates of hell. Little Bill, the gates of hell. Sitting there talking about using vaccines, the VV, to reduce populations and hold talks. You know, in front of huge crowds and people not picking up on it. You know, the Lord is going to disappoint those devices, man. This is Amos 9:1. It says, I'll start at 2. It says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. And though they climb up into heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid in the sight, and hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. You know, you Edomites, man, have nowhere to go, man. The Lord sees all the stuff you're doing. You're going to get paid, man.
As they see fit to lower the standards where you are in your countries or in some countries and raise them in others.
So the goal is no longer, I want to be less bad, less monotonous, less unsafe, less unjust. It's really about a diverse, safe, healthy, and just world with clean air, clean water, clean soil, clean energy.
Together we are fighting to preserve our fragile climate from irreversible damage and devastation of unthinkable proportions.
This is Sirach 12 and 11. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed. I started 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. It says, and though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. So we're seeing now, man, that he's going crouching. He's sitting there trying to say, oh, it's going to be fair and equitable for everybody. Everybody will feel safe. You'll no longer have to think about, I want to feel more safe. You know, don't trust this devil.
Are you beginning to see crisis has accelerated the 2030 agenda and global governance, and how they use public figures such as celebrities to help sell it to the public, because people do not trust governments and institutions? Now, of course, the fourth industrial revolution will be sold to humanity as a way to better mankind, a word which they don't want you to use. Mankind, the UN doesn't like that. They want humankind, right? Anyways, they will make paralyzed people walk again. They will help the blind to see. And while this is all amazing and great, history shows us that time and time again, things that could be used to benefit humanity are often weaponized and turned against humanity.
Humans have always been using tools, but because of the recent advances in technology, we're beginning to have machines that can augment us in all sorts of interesting ways.
I was the first person in the world to be able to voluntarily move my legs while stepping in a robot by exciting the nervous system using electrical stimulators directly onto the spine. We believe that a cure will be possible if enough of the right people have the will to fast track a cure for paralysis.
The prediction.
This is Revelation chapter Revelation 13 and 14. It says, and he deceiveth them that dwelleth on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power, and the sight of the beast, saying, and the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell upon the earth, that they should make an image unto the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live. And that image is going into the system, man. And this is all tying into that new world order system, man, because they're going to use this. All this is propping up. The technology is part of that system. The belief in science is part of that system. The belief in this devil is part of that system. So by these means of these miracles, they're going to sit here and say, hey, through this, we can heal you. Through this, we can make you better, smarter, stronger. Through this, we can keep you from getting sick. This is what they're doing. That's what those RNA vaccinations are, man. It basically sits there and tells your body what to produce. You know? So you never know exactly what they programmed into those vaccinations. And you're putting it into your body, you know? And those things change your DNA. RNA vaccinations change your DNA. It doesn't tell your body that, hey, it's time to react, so you get memory on how to fight this. It tells it gives your body an order in general. So Lord willing, this is edified. I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, El Shah, Bashim, or Kalkadash. Be mindful of this devil, man. Shalom.